Hi, I'm Kelly Thompson, and today I'm going to show you how to make a big enchilada, as opposed to those small individual ones that you have to roll and take forever. This is going to save you a bunch of time, and I'm really just going to teach you a method so that you can fill it with whatever you want. Today I'm going to fill mine with chicken. And what I've done is I've taken 2 large chicken breasts and I have boiled them. Now, anytime I have really large chicken breasts, I always boil them because the larger the chicken breast, the more there's a chance for it to be really tough. That's why the little ones are called chicken tenders, because they're tender. Anyway, so what I've done is I've taken them in here and I've chopped them with a salad chopper. And so you can take big pieces of chicken and just chop them right up. I love this tool. All right. And I am going to add some corn. Now what I did is I took frozen corn and I just put a little bit of water on top of it through this colander, and I put cold water. Believe it or not, cold water is going to defrost things way faster than hot water. And I just shook it around until I couldn't hear the corn bouncing anymore, because that way I knew it was defrosted. All right. And you can use canned corn, but I prefer frozen vegetables to canned if I'm not having something fresh, because there isn't any sodium in it that way. When you get a canned vegetable, there's a ton of sodium. All right. And I am going to put some seasoning in here. I'm going to put some garlic. And you can put your own fresh garlic in there, but for time's sake, I am just using some seasonings and some chipotle spice. You can use whatever kind you like best. All right. Ooh. Need a spatula. Okay. And then I'm also going to put some enchilada sauce in here. About a cup. And then I'm going to mix it all up and put some chopped onion in here. And I don't want it to be too liquidy. I don't really want it to be soupy. I just want it to dress all the chicken and onion and corn. So just eyeball it. Perfect. Okay. So I am going to cut an onion, and I've already cut this in half and taken the skin off, but I've left the root end intact, and I'll show you why. I'm slicing layers, still leaving the root intact. And the reason is the root has all the vapors that are going to make you cry. So toss it. Okay. Put these in here. And then I'm going to put a little cheese. And what I've done is I've taken half a block of cheese and I have put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes. So let me grab it. And it just makes it a little bit harder and easier to grate. Now, I used to always buy pre-shredded cheese until I found out that there's edible plastic on it. Yep. Check the ingredients. It's going to say like glucose or something. It is wax or paper or plastic that's edible. So, you know what? Just put a little elbow grease into it and grate the cheese. Now, I think that grated cheese, fresh grated cheese, tastes better anyway. And how you can tell that it doesn't have the edible plastic on it is if you take a bunch of it and you smush it, it should stick together in a ball. If it doesn't, it has an edible plastic on it. Yuck. All right. So I prefer mine without that. All right. So I'm going to put this in here, just a little bit. I would say 1/3 of a cup. And now the fun part. I'm going to take my handy dandy stoneware here. And I'm going to take those big tortillas, you know the burrito tortillas, 12-inch. And you can put them in a damp paper towel for about 10-15 seconds in the microwave if you want to make them a little more pliable. But I'm putting them in a circle here, and then I'm going to put the filling right in there. Again, remember, you can put any filling you want. Okay. Now, normally I would have had the oven preset at 400, but I am making this ahead of time so that everyone can have dinner tomorrow. Easy, just put it in the refrigerator, take it out, just kind of let it get to room temperature for about 20 to 30 minutes, especially if you're using stoneware. You don't want it to be cold going into the oven. And then, you know what, I'm going to put an extra one in the center and fold it over. Doesn't have to be perfect. Rustic is just fine. Any shape. You can take your time and make it more pretty, but I don't have a lot of time. And then I'm going to put an egg wash on it, but I've mixed the egg wash with a little bit of enchilada sauce. Give it that red color and a little bit of extra flavor. All right. Taking a silicone brush, because I hate those brushes that look like you got them at the home department store. I really don't like brush bristles on my food. I don't know about you, so I always use a silicone one. And this is really just kind of an edible glue. Putting it on there. And I'm not totally drenching it because, again, I am actually going to be serving this tomorrow, but just a little bit. And then I'm going to grate some more cheese and throw it on the top of this. There we go. All right. And then tomorrow I'm going to put it in a 400-degree oven for 5 to 7 minutes. And then I'm going to top it with a little bit of cilantro and some sour cream on the side, lime wedges. It's going to be delicious. So thanks for cooking with Kelly, and I'll see you next time.